Hey, hey, hey! It's the Midnight Hour Zombie Lover here, Echo Zombie. And I have a review or discussion, whatever you want to call it, as I will be looking at what I feel is an interesting film in the form of the 1972 movie Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. This movie is directed by the late Bob Clark. You know, the guy who he directed what? Porky's 2, the original Black Christmas, and A Christmas Story. Whew, this guy had quite a career. Anyways, this tells that there's this acting troupe or theater troupe. He's going to be going to this small island. I guess it's like a bonding exercise. But the leader of this group, Alan, who's played by the guy who also wrote this movie, here. He sends two of the associates or members ahead or whatever because he wants to pull a prank on the members. So basically, they tie up the groundskeeper, dig up one of the bodies, Oval, I think his name, the corpse's name is, and remove him from the casket and swap places with him, and then rebury it. It's gonna be Alan, you know, he's thinking that he's got a good prank. Actually, he does have a good prank. Dangerous prank, but a good prank. But anyways, after the group gets there, they go to this house that's on this island, and they settle in. We get to see them laughing around, joking around. We also get to see that Alan is an incredible asshole. He thinks he's king of the world. He's just an asshole. But eventually they decide they're gonna go to the graveyard and dig up a body, aka the prank. He's got this little robe and he's got his grimoire. And they do the prank when they dig up the body, and then one of the members goes in to remove the body, and boom, the guy jumps up and scares him. And then, everyone's like, ah! One of the other members being chased around by one of the other associates, and everyone's screaming, ah! And Alan's just like, and then once they realize, oh, son of a bitch, you're a prick. Which, no, he's not a prick, he's an asshole. But anyways, he has him take over and put him on this this cross there, kind of what you see here. And he's going to use his grimoire to do this incantation that's supposed to bring the dead back. And he does it. Nothing happens. So Val, one of the other members of the group, who basically, whenever he's going off on his power trip, Val's kind of just standing there, all sitting there, whatever. She's just got a smirk on her face like, this guy's a joke, man. This guy's a joke. Anyway, she decides she's going to mock him. So she reads out the incantation. Again, nothing happens. So they decide they're going to go back to the house, but Alan wants him to bring the body. And he's having this moment where he's just messing with everybody, like, buddy, and talking to the corpse, puts his arm around it, has a little thing where he acts like he marries it. They put the little Brido valve thing, whatever, hood thing on it. Then Anya, who was played by his then real life wife, 10 years later they got like a divorce. This woman she's out there. At one point, Val or somebody says they keep imagining that someday she's just gonna fly off because she's having a bad trip or something. She starts screaming at Alan to stop it. Don't mock them about stuff. And he tries to be mean to her. And the next thing you know, she drops to her knees in front of this corpse, and she's like, please forgive us. They don't understand. They don't, no. And everyone, including Alan's just standing there like, what the hell's going on? Anyways, while this is all going on back in the graveyard where the two associates are, they're supposed to be cleaning up, guess what? It worked. The incantation worked, and the dead are coming back. And they kill the groundskeeper, they kill the two associates, and then they head to the house. So meanwhile, everyone in the house is still, doing the thing when they find out about the zombies. And they find themselves one by one being killed off. Paul, one of the members, tries to get out so he can run, maybe get away and help get them, the other members to get away. But then they hear a scream, because he went through the back door. Well, some of the zombies were waiting for him to kill him. Then they get his girlfriend. And they're trying to stay safe and try to not get killed. At one point, Alan pushes Anya into the zombies. No wonder she divorced him 10 years later. Freaking pushing her to the zombies, trying to save his own ass. He is an asshole. This movie, I don't want to give too much away because this is a highly interesting movie. And it's one I highly suggest seeing. The performances. Because the zombies probably aren't in that really that much. They're like the last quarter of the movie. But the performance of the characters in this movie is great. Alan, the actor who plays him, who's also the writer, again, here, is just goddamn. He plays a prick so good. He actually went on to write the movie Popcorn, was supposed to direct it. Although, wait a minute, if I remember right, he does write Popcorn, but under a different name. But he was supposed to direct it, but he got dismissed. So maybe the guy is an asshole? I don't know. But, it's good. Another thing is that in high school, I was a drama class / drama club. I was stage crew. Didn't really do no acting. I did stage crew. And the way they act at with each other, that's kind of like in the joking around. That's kind of like I remember us doing it in drama class / club. We would do a lot of the same stuff. So I think helped make it interesting. This, by the way, is one I first saw, I don't know how many years ago. And part of it was the name and the trailer for it. I will put the link for the trailer. And it's also on Tubi, so I'll put that link too. This is a highly interesting movie and one I highly suggest looking at. Well, I mean, watching. Makeup is very basic. It's just a little bit above the original Night of the Living Dead. But it's the acting. It's so good. And watching how these characters associate with one another really makes it a highly interesting movie. If you have seen this movie, tell me what you think about this movie. Tell me what you think about Alan. You think Alan really was a huge, incredible asshole? And again, Anya, woo, boy, what do you think about her? She was, woo, the lights are on, but no one's home because she's out of space. She's in outer space. She's in outer space. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I think I had this on DVD at one point. I don't know what happened. But then this is one of the ones I picked up. I believe, I want to say Hamilton Books, because it was on sale, the 50th anniversary. It's got some extras. I never watched the extras, so I'm definitely gonna have to watch the extras. I mean, they got like 90-minute documentary on Bob Clark's horror movies, an 2022 fan Q&A with the writer. Looks like some of the cast. Do commentary, some interviews, tributes to the late Bob Clark. Oh, look at them. Fan music video, a fan tribute video. So I've definitely got to watch this. But anyways, again, I don't know if I said on this channel or the other channel, I do like movies that are the horror, but there's things about them that make them different. Something like Glowsies or Clay Zombies. Two other movies I highly suggest checking out, much like this one. I think that's another factor why I like this movie. Anyways, I have got to go. The whole time I've been filming this, which has taken me multiple times because there was a troublemaking dog that's behind me, but also the whole time I've been filming this, I've been having to fart. So I have really got to go so I can go rip one and make her pay for acting up by ripping the mother of all farts. But anyways, I am the Midnight Hour loving zombie, and you do not want to meet me in a graveyard. Mainly because I have bad gas, but Tuda, Lou.